Hello, I'm back doing another art blog because I have not done one of these in quite a while, and I was inspired today, so I wanted to make one. I want to make more, but we'll see how that goes. But for now, we got this one, and this one was inspired by an artist on Twitter. Well, basically what happened was earlier today, well, of the time of recording, obviously not like today, I mean, duh. I was on Twitter, like I always am, because Twitter is amazing, guys. But anyways, I was on Twitter, and one of the people that I follow is an artist. A really good artist, by the way. I need to stress that, because this guy is fucking amazing. And he was like, oh, I'm out of practice for furries or anthropomorphic animals, whatever you want to call them. He's like, hey, if you give me a reference, first person give me a reference, I'll draw it. And I was like, I got a reference, well, I only had like, it's funny because I only had one reference on my phone, and it was the first one I grabbed, and I was like, here, take it. It was one of my characters, and I was like, oh, here you go. And I was like hoping, alright, can this be me for once? And like, oh, cool. So I got a sketch of him, and there we go. And I was like, oh, this is really cool. I love it. I fucking love the guy's artwork, by the way. He's amazing. Hell, that's just a pencil sketch. It just looks badass. Well, I saw that pencil sketch, and I was like, you know what? Maybe I should use that as a reference and try to draw, not exactly that, but try to draw this. Just a generic wolf, kinda is. Well, it's not really generic. Well, he looks like a generic wolf furry. We'll go with that. I could say what this is, but then that would have people. I don't know. Does that even like mention what the hell I'm drawing? Well, we'll say it's a wolf person. That's good enough. So, anyways, I basically used that picture as a reference, and oh god, I am so glad that guy did that as a sketch. Like, I'm not even gonna lie to you guys. Because of his lack of making it look fine and making it actually a sketch, it helps me out so much because I have an idea of like where to place things better and where to draw what, how to draw it. And I know it sounds kind of weird. I mean, you're probably thinking, oh, why don't you? Would that be better to get like a finished picture? No. Matter of fact, I'm gonna tell you this right now. Like an actual finished picture, at least in my experience, especially ones that are colored. Those are the hardest ones to use as a reference because you have no idea what the artist did. I mean, you can look at it if you're maybe really professionally do it yourself. Oh, actually, real quick before I rant more, I tried drawing his art style, like it's for the eyes, and because I really like them. And not that I really could have pulled it off, I probably could have, but I was like, I want to make it look like, well, I drew it, so I kind of did my own eyes there. But anyways, especially for something like an artist and it has all colored in, it's hard to really tell what they did. I mean, sorry, you could be like, oh, they blended this with this, but how did they blend this with this? Like, that's like one thing I actually have trouble with is coloring. Because I don't know exactly how to like do this color or that, or how to make this color this shade or whatever. Or not really like what colors look good, not really what colors look good with each other, because I know color theory, but I just don't know, like, how to make shading look like shading, or how to make this color blend with this color well, or something like that, and make it look professional, because I'm not, like, at that level yet. I really don't understand it, and it's hard to look at, like, an artist who does know what they're doing, and just look at a completed work and be like, what did they do? Because it's kind of hard to tell. Where with the sketch, especially with a pencil sketch, you can like see exactly what the artist is doing. It's very clear to know, okay, especially with this guy, B Werewolf. If you're somehow watching this, thank you so much. I really appreciate this. I really do. Like, I wish I could like sew it somehow. I don't know how I would sew it, but I'm referencing you. I'm gonna link your Twitter in the description and your other stuff. because I love your artwork. You're an amazing guy too, at least from what I see on Twitter. So yeah. But anyways, he made this sketch. He made it like really sketchy. Like he left in a lot of the like, I guess I don't know what you call like the deep like the lines you use for reference. I guess like reference line. I heard that some people call them the skeleton lines or whatever. Well, no, the skeleton is for like the body, like a full body shot. But the head shot and just in general was so helpful because it gave me an understanding of how to draw what is what. It gave me a good idea of like what safe is what. And that's honestly the thing I need to do more is to look at references because I know for a fact you can't get better by just drawing aimlessly. I've tried it. I still try it. And I don't know why, because I know it's not going to make me better. But maybe I have a stupid assumption that maybe I could do good without a reference. But I mean, sure, when it comes to that point where you don't use a reference at all, where you know it from the back of your hand, where you're, I can draw this and it looks like this, or I know how to draw this and now it's going to look like that, or whatever. But if you don't know what you're doing, it's really stupid. Because if you don't have a reference and you don't know what you're doing, you're basically just, now you're practicing, well, you're basically practicing yourself to make yourself worse, because now you're basically just going off of whatever you think looks right, and not what does look right. I don't know if I explained that well. It's kind of like almost, it is what I am. I was gonna say it's almost what I am. No, it's what I am. Almost 1:30 a.m. at night right now. So, but I still know that from experience because I don't use references as much. And it's not that I don't want to use references. It's just that I'm not really too sure what to use as a reference. Because I have a ton of references for stuff, but it's like, it's more of how to draw is where I really need, like, I know for a fact I need help in. And which is the reason why I was so glad this was like a sketch, like I said earlier, because I got to look at it and I got to see what this guy did. I mean, obviously, it's not like a full-on tutorial, but at the same time, it's like, I get to understand, okay, he did this kind of safe here, and he did this kind of safe there, and that's how he did the shading like that, and stuff like that. It's really basic stuff, but it still helps so much. Like, it really does. And I can't express my gratitude enough to the guy. Like, I really love this so much, the sketch. Which I guess I'll show that in the end too, or maybe I'll link it, like the Twitter link. Because I love this goddamn sketch. I really can't get over that. Like, that's inspired me to do this whole thing right now. Like, inspired, well, I was gonna do another video either or, but it inspired me to get it over with faster. So there we go, we're almost done with this one. I'm not really too sure what else to say. I've really pretty much said everything I need to say. So, I guess, I don't know. I kinda, like I said everything I wanted to say here, and this is kinda dragging on a little bit longer than I expected it to. Well, then again, this is like, I try to make it a detailed sketch here. I try to add shading and such, and I think it came out okay. I mean, obviously, I might look back at this later and be like, oh, this fucking sucks and I can draw better now, hopefully. That's what I'm hoping, but for now, I like how this came out. At least as a sketch, it's not bad. I mean, I try to add a little thing to it. Like, I try to add, like, little smiley face. You can see his, like, fangs and stuff. And then here's just me just darkening it, so it's like, you can obviously see some of the shading better. Because that's, like, one thing you want to do, is make sure you always, like, darken borders like that, or else it looks very weird. Because it's like, then it's like, I don't know how to describe it. Like, it's like the hair is lighter than the skin, and that look weird because, well, or the fur, or the face. Because I look weird because it looks like the hair is not really there. It looks like it's kind of just shading for something else. So you always want to make sure you get your borders right, like that. So yeah, like I said, I don't really got nothing else to say. I mean, I shouldn't record this. I'm like really tired right now, and it's been a long day. But I really wanted to do this, so there you go. You're getting it, and you're getting it with, I don't know what music's gonna be playing in the background, but whatever it is, if it has a download link, I'll put it in the description. If not, then well, you're screwed. That's all I got to say. I'm gonna hope to do these more. Like, after this one, I want to do more. And it's not that I didn't want to do more before. It was, the problem was, I did most of my drawings in school. And obviously, in school, I'm not gonna have a camera set up while I draw. That's gonna look ridiculous. I'm gonna have like teachers question like, "What the fuck are you doing, man?" I'm like, "I'm doing art for the internet," and they just probably look at me like, "What the fuck is wrong with this kid?" And I'd be like, "Oh, okay." But I only got like a month left of school, so that's nice. So, and hopefully I'll be going to college. I don't really know about college at the moment because it's like all sketchy and stuff. Well, not really sketchy. It's like I don't even really know what I want to do. I mean, I know what I want to do, but it's like I don't really know if I want to go to college. Or even then, I don't even know if I got in yet. So we'll find out later. Oh, by the way, I do apologize. There's some parts of the video where it's not like I'm drawing something, but it's not on camera, and that's by accident. I do apologize for every time that happens. Sometimes I just draw stuff and I forget the camera's not always looking. So I'm sorry for that. So we got like another minute left. What else can I cram into this? I don't know. This is more shading, because I tried to shade the neck and I was like, no, screw it, let's shade it like this. Oh yeah, I'm also really mad because in this video I had to use a really shitty eraser. At least in the second half, where I cut it, because I ran out of space and I need to cut it. I actually found a good eraser. Today I learned, don't lend your good erasers out to random people. They won't give them back to you, and you're screwed without a good eraser. And without a good eraser, you're just screwed. I mean, really, I mean, who can live without a good eraser? That is one thing you cannot live without, a good fucking eraser. Alright, I think I've said enough. So, thank you guys for watching. If you did watch, awesome. I don't know when the next one will be out, but hopefully it'll be out pretty soon. Also, sorry for the microphone quality. It's a new mic. I know it's going to sound shitty. I might use an old one, but I don't know. This headset's really nice, so we'll see. So until then, art. I don't know.